Welcome to Shade and the City. I'm your girl Treese.
It's Nows.
And today, y'all, we're here to give you our sip and shade hot topics. Okay. Aren't you proud of us? I told y'all we were starting the new year off right. And this would be number 3 for the month. Okay, y'all. So we are doing much better in comparison to what we were doing. Okay. So yes, please give us our kudos if you haven't already. Please make sure you hit that like button
And a subscribe button.
and y'all, let's jump right into it because we do got a list of topics to go into and talk about. So yeah, let's get into it and let's get shady. So we get into the first story. Let's just get the sad, bad news out the way. Obviously, you know there was a recent tragedy, very near us, unfortunately, at the DCA airport, where a plane, it was an American Airlines plane, was landing into Reagan National Airport here in, I guess you could say Arlington, but it's based, they like to call it DC. Okay, but it was what it is, right? So the plane was landing. A Black Hawk, I believe, Army helicopter was flying in the area, and apparently did not see the plane, struck the plane, and needless to say, unfortunately, there were about, I want to say they said about 60 people on the flight, and there were 3 people in the Black Hawk, and needless to say, all of them lost their lives. Um, whether it be the actual collision, because I've heard that the plane was separated in 3 parts, and based off the footage that I saw, it looked like there was an explosion. Or, unfortunately, it would have either been that or the fact that the Potomac River was literally frozen a few days ago, and so the water is completely cold. So yeah, it's very unfortunate. Nobody wants to think about their loved ones, family, friends, whatever, passing away like that. So my heart really goes out to all the families and anyone that was affected by this. We actually do know someone who knows some of the people that their kids and things like that go to school with some of those students, those ice skating students that were on the plane. So yeah, y'all, prayers up for them. And it's just really sad. And then at the same time as we're talking about that, a small plane crashed in Northeast Philadelphia. And apparently it crashed in Northeast Philly, multiple casualties, but we don't know um any more information as of right now. And as things unfold, and hopefully by the next sip and shade, we can give you a little bit more. But it's just awful, y'all. It's just awful. It's crazy. It's only been 31 days in January, and yet it feels very heavy. It feels very heavy. Especially coming off the cusp of my love, Kobe Bryant. This is, around the same time that he had an aviation incident as well. So it hits me a little bit different. And so yeah, and other unfortunate news, DJ Unk. We all know DJ Unk. I believe he was 42. His family and I believe his partner, wife, has come out and let us know that he has passed away. If y'all aren't familiar with who he is, I'm pretty sure you done heard "Walk It Out." Okay, um, that's probably really my favorite song. But yeah, she said that it's not having anything to do with drugs. She said that unfortunately, after suffering from cardiac arrest, and yes, he was 42, um, he passed away in his sleep.
Hmm.
That's great. 42, especially with me creeping up on 40, that's not that far away. So
Mhm.
that always hits me different when it's people that are like a little too close to my age, and it's not like
And so young, like
still young. Like it's not cancer. Like it's not something that made you think like no. As we know, heart attacks come out of nowhere, so nobody's expecting that, right? So
mhm.
prayers up and shout out to his family and just praying that God gives everybody strength right now. Okay, let's get off the heavy stuff. Let's everybody woosah, take a deep breath. Look, do I need to be like Alexis and light a candle, bring out a crystal? I don't know. I got my amethyst up here. I got my, stuff going. I got my reed diffuser blowing with the good scents. I'm trying to bring back the good energy. All right. So in better news, Keke Palmer and SZA had a great successful movie I guess I won't call it preview, but debut. Y'all know they had did a movie, and I did see a lot of promotion about it. So shout out to those companies. I'm not sure who produced it, but they did a great job
Issa
marketing.
Rae had something to do with it, didn't she?
Issa Rae did, so maybe that's what it is. But I will say that I love that I've seen so much advertising and promotion. And I know a lot of our black films with our black actors and actresses don't get that. So I thought it was dope. And shout out to them for getting the press that they needed to get it going. If I'm not mistaken, um, it debuted and made 11.6 million. It's projected to cross over 14 million. And that was before the Martin Luther King holiday. So
Okay.
kudos to Keke and SZA. And yeah, shout out. Congratulations, as we like to say. Confetti. All right. So in other random news, I'm not random, but I guess we got to move to the TV portion of sipping shade. Love is Blind stars Ashley Adensure. I butchered her last name. And Tyler Francis have called it quits after a year of marriage. Now, I'm pretty sure that if y'all have watched this last season of Love is Blind, I didn't really watch it. I ain't even gonna hold you. We didn't review that particular season. And sometimes I don't like that Love is Blind drops so many episodes on us at a time that I can't it's over before I can even get it started.
Mhm.
But what I will say, I know who Tyler is. I know
Oh,
who this Ashley girl is. And
mhm.
I know it was a very big deal. I've been on the TikToks with his child's mother and her explaining the situation and what went down and how these kids are his, very much so. And so yeah, I don't know why he went into it with a lie. But I'm gonna just read what she said, okay? Um, so we know that they announced they split over a year of marriage. Ashley opened up to People, but this is via Baller Alert, the story. But she opened up to People magazine and said that the decision after much reflection, she said that I want to share that Tyler and I have been separated for several weeks and have made the difficult decision to end our marriage. While I had hoped for a mutual understanding and transparency in our relationship, it has become clear that our paths are no longer aligned, making it impossible for me to continue in this marriage. Ashley emphasized the difficulty of the choice, but noted it was essential for her own personal growth and peace. Right on, sister. This was not a decision I made lightly, but one I know is necessary. While this chapter is ending, I will always hold respect for the time and love we shared. I kindly ask for privacy during this deeply personal time as I focus on healing and building a new future. Thank you for your understanding and support. Nels,
We
since you
tried to tell you, girl. We tried to tell you.
I was gonna say, I feel like when I look in the comments and based off of what I seen, the natural sentiment of everyone is, "We told you so."
At least you know what? At least they ain't had no babies because they was trying.
Oh, were they?
Hmm.
Well, clearly we knew it. We know it works. So, yeah, I guess thank God for that. So yeah, now, in other fortunate news. Remember our last sip and shade we talked about, might not have been the last one, it might have been the one before that, but we talked about Leray being
Cheated
pregnant
on.
by Trippie Red. And I said I didn't know who he was. Well, to Nelson's point, the man is cheated on her, okay? And unfortunately, Leray is out here crashing out and going at it with some other girl who I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna try to figure out her name because I don't know them. I don't. I literally only.
Supposedly, I heard that it was his get back.
I don't know. I just want to say I only know her out of the situation. I don't know who any of these other people are. So I feel
Apparently,
bad.
apparently he put her on.
Anyway, I feel bad for my little booty sis. I hope that she enjoys getting and gaining all the pregnancy weight
He looks freaking good right
and
now.
and just try your best to keep it because once you start breastfeeding and stuff like that, you're gonna lose it anyway. So just enjoy it while you're gonna have it. Because I know I know what it's like to be a skinny bitch. I know. Or I used to know. I used to know.
Jeez.
I remember the days.
She act like she ain't still skinny, y'all. That girl crazy.
But yeah, y'all. So I just feel bad for Leray, and yeah, she said it's nothing worse than getting cheated on. And I just said he don't even. I know you ain't gotta look like nothing to cheat on nobody, but it's just so disappointing. It's just so disappointing. But
Supposedly, I think when they were together before, she like left him for some other dude. I can't remember who it was, but she cheated on him. And I'm not saying that it's right, especially now while she's pregnant. But supposedly, this was his get back.
she got that from TikTok. I bet money.
No, I got that from Lily.
Oh, okay. And Lily probably got that from TikTok. But anyway.
Know them. She know them.
Oh, she know them. She know them. Okay. So now we got to go over in other TV news. We got to cross over. Well, we already in the Potomac, so we'll get into a congratulatory confetti moment for Nneka. Now we really didn't see it for her. She showed up on season 8 of Real Housewives Potomac, but we did learn a little about her pregnancy journey, fertility journey, and her really wanting to get pregnant. And so she did announce that her and her husband Ike are expecting their first child. So shout out to them. I really am happy for him. I do know that she said it was a struggle, and if I'm not mistaken, she said that she did go through IVF, but said it was bittersweet because they were actually expecting twins, and then basically, I guess one of the twins passed away, so she only has the one baby. So she was like, she's still grateful and thankful that for the one child, but obviously she's still, she's also mourning the loss of another, and I can only imagine doing that at the same time. But shout out to them. So go ahead, Nneka, and just I don't know what you're doing with the champagne bottles sitting up in your house that you was making, but
Don't let those go to waste.
don't let those go to waste, girl. Um, and, and so in other Real Housewives of Potomac news, we do know that we saw Mia Thornton. She had went on down to the Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, and basically they asked her about the situation with Ink. They kept their foot on her neck, and so finally she admitted that her and Ink broke up. They did. It's a very real breakup. It's not for a storyline like Ashley.
Look, she said he ain't going nowhere. It is permanent. She said ink is permanent.
Anyway, she said that unfortunately the platform doesn't align with his brand. No, I don't know if his brand is more love and hip hop. I don't know.
I think she meant his radio show.
If anything, it would give you more exposure, but the problem is the storyline that you're tied to.
I think the whole not all exposure is good exposure. So I mean,
No, and that's what I'm saying. I think it's the
coming in
storyline that you're attached to.
kinda, and like I guess I think the storyline is just not, meshing with his
With
brand.
him. And that
Yeah.
makes sense. That makes absolute sense. And so yeah, so she does confirm that they very much are, but she said they're very good friends. They still, they still support each other, but they are not exclusively dating. And she basically said that she needs to get divorced first. But to Nell's point, she said, but ink is still permanent.
Look, when I saw that, I said, Trees.
If you watch the recaps, just say that. Put some respect on my name. Late last night, everybody is putting in they damn pink slips and resignations, okay? Because Melody Shari has decided that she is not coming back to Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I thought we figured that.
We figured that, but she's never officially came out and said it and put a statement on it and released an official statement that says
I think
millimeters, you can be free now.
I think we're gonna end up seeing coleslaw.
Who gonna see it? Because I'm not watching it.
On the TV screen.
Again, who gonna see it? I'm not watching it. I've made that clear. You and Really B will be sitting up there by your damn self. I'm not watching it.
She gonna watch it. She just won't review it.
And if I watch it, I would never admit it.
That's what I just said. She gonna watch it. She just ain't gonna review it.
I'm never gonna admit it on a public platform.
Look, watch. One day there's gonna be something that Coleslaw say on the show.
No, because you know what? There's no way I will ever watch Coleslaw. There's no way I would ever watch Coleslaw when the way y'all be hating on me so bad for my Sonny trying to play advocate.
We still watch her. We still watch her.
I'm just saying. I ain't got to do.
You don't like her, but we still watch her.
Well, yeah. So Mel has decided. She put out her official statement today, and you know what? I ain't mad at it, and she's at a good place. I really don't think she needs the show anymore. And
I think Carla told her, "You're not bringing us enough. It's time we bring Coleslaw. And if you want to pack your bags, you can go."
No, that is not what happened. That is not what happened. But yeah, as we break down the Love and Marriage Huntsville part 1 of the reunion, one of the biggest things and why she's leaving is because what was in the description, I heard it was taken down. I haven't went back and looked. But when I did look last night, it absolutely said in the description of the episode that Destiny accuses Martell and Melody of grooming her. And I don't know about you, but it sounds real familiar from somebody else with the dungeon and things like that. And and I can understand her just walking away and saying, I'm not gonna do this. You're not gonna play on my name, my brand. You're not gonna play the same way. I'm sorry. He likes to say he didn't get fired, but I absolutely believe Candy said it's either me or Carlos. And guess who didn't have no job at Bravo no more? So I think that and then she did go on a live and she talks about how she didn't name him, but she said a producer had come to her from Love and Marriage Huntsville and said that he wanted to be her manager, and she declined. And she said after that, that's when basically the show for her, anything that could make her look bad was done, played, and she said, I feel like it's workplace retaliation. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all sit on that. Y'all do what y'all do best. Drop down in the comments. Let us know what you think. I'm just delivering the goods. But in other great TV news, the Real Housewives of Atlanta trailer drop. It looks good. It's juicy. Porsha on there, talking about Simon and the whole scammer of it all, alleged scammer. Let me say that because Simon then came out and he apparently amended his current defamation suit that he has against her. But he actually came out and made a post after the trailer was dropped and we saw Miss Diane accusing him of scamming allegedly. And he said, I can't wait to expose your whole family. So now Simon said even Miss Diane can get it. So this will be interesting because I never knew Simon was like the king of petty like he was, but he's up there. And I mean, Porsha's petty. So yeah, Simon said that he want his revenge, y'all. He is not here for it. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see it play out. I don't think they dropped a date as of yet, but I will be honest that yeah, I'm ready to close out Potomac and I'm ready to see the Atlanta girls. And so yeah, we're ready. Let us know, Bravo. When tell me when to go. Tell me when to and speaking of shows that's supposed to come back, y'all, finally Stars has stopped playing in our faces with this winter date, even though we know good and damn
Stars who?
Stars the network.
Oh.
Apparently they were playing in our faces talking about winter 2025. Y'all do realize spring break starts in March. But anyway, let's get back to the point at hand. The point is they have
For all we know, they could be talking about next winter. They could be talking
look,
about
no, winter has come and they have said that Raising Kanan is dropping March 7th, which y'all know is the day after A Star was born. So um yeah, so we'll be getting into Raising Kanan, getting back into our regular lives on the Sunday night to be exact. So y'all make sure that y'all join us for that and get back into the rhythm of things. Cause yeah, we getting back into our stars bag, our scripted TV bag, and I ain't even gonna hold you. I kind of miss it. And just not to mention because as y'all know, some of y'all know, I really didn't watch Raising Kanan like that. Nels used to be the one to tell me about it and I knew a lot of the storyline because based off of what she told me. But once I actually watched it for myself, I fell in love with it.
I told you had to watch it for yourself.
So I'm excited about that. And so I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot the in other crashing out news. So I believe her name is Anansas or is it Anansas? Yeah, Anansas Sims. I believe she's the daughter, very pretty girl. She's the daughter of I believe Beverly Johnson. But anyway, the reason why I know her so well is because she has a relationship with Matt Barnes. Now we all know Matt Barnes, that was Gloria Govin's baby daddy and ex-fiance. Okay. We saw them on Basketball Wives, and we basically knew that Matt was playing in her face. We saw it back then. We knew he was probably a cheater, and that's why she eventually decided to leave him alone, allegedly. I'm just gonna assume. Well, here we have it. Uh Now Matt is engaged again. Now, and if I'm not mistaken, there was someone before her and they fell out. Like he's continuously problematic. So no matter who he's with. But I think she got like 4 kids, and then he got like his 4 kids because I think he has a baby with the other. Anyway, point is they had a whole show on WeTV called The Barnes Bunch. I never watched it, but and then they were expecting another child. So I think that was like their 8 together. Um, and so yeah, so she just had the baby not too long ago, and now she online crashing out because apparently Matt has been with 8 different women in the month of January, and it's only the 31st, y'all. Well, I guess that's the end of the month. So she released it on the 30th, I think. So 19 hours ago. Yeah. So,
You see why I have no face? You see?
And so apparently, no, it gets better. It gets better. So then what just came out literally before we got up here is she released some receipts today. I don't know if she went to a PI, but she's showing receipts of flight schedules and seating and whatever. And apparently she's naming allegedly, let me put my banner up because I ain't got it right now. I'm manifesting it, but I ain't got it right now. Okay. But apparently she named Masika Kalisha as one of the ladies who he was creeping with, and she posted the flight, and you can see the flight and the receipt, and she's in seat 20B and he's in 20A. Point is that yeah.
Masika's still out here going after people, man.
Masika denied. I will say this because
Okay.
I do like my girl Masika. Not too much on my girl.
We know you like Masika.
I do like Masika. I like her more than Alexis Scott.
I,
I know that's not saying much. That's really not saying much.
I like Masika's clap
You know
backs.
what it is? It's because she's a Gemini. That's what it is. She's a June 7th Gemini.
Who, Masika?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you like her?
Yeah, you know I tend to gravitate to them, whether I like them or not. Yeah. But anyway, y'all. So yeah, so
I
Masika
say
did not
the thing for like these women that like other people's men.
stop. Don't do that. Don't put me in that boat. No, no,
You
no.
you gotta. I mean, listen, you this Trace.
I
I
just have a
mean,
heart. I have a heart.
look, I could count. I mean,
I
how
know,
many?
but everybody, as my son says, everybody makes mistakes, and I just be trying to give everybody grace. You know what I'm saying?
But when you do it more than once, it's not a mistake.
You're terrible.
But
Um,
didn't she even mess with her friend's man?
who Masika?
Hmm. Or I mean, apparently it wasn't her man. I'm talking about Hazel E. It wasn't her man, but they were smashing.
Well, Masika denied all allegations. Okay, she
She
said
got.
that
She
was
always does. Then she
I.
was messing with Molly Mall, and
Oh, Nikki baby, yeah, that
I
was
mean, she did not mess with him, and we know that was a lie. She definitely was.
well. I
You got a special
again,
place in your heart.
I
Side
and
chick.
this is not trying to be mean. You mad at Masika, but you mad at the wrong thing. She was only one of 8. Let's look at the other 7. Don't do that just because she got a name. Don't do that. Don't do
Yeah,
that. You mad
no,
at the wrong.
you
You mad at the wrong person. Be
no,
mad at Matt. Be
no,
mad at Matt.
no. First of all, we know who Matt is. Okay. Second
We
of
know.
all,
Oh, so we know he ain't shit. So we gonna accept it.
exactly,
Oh,
exactly. On top of that, we mad at Masika. I'm mad at Masika because this is a pattern for her, over and over, over and over again.
allegedly.
Wow.
Allegedly, it's a pattern for. And yeah, y'all. So
Special place in your heart for the side chicks.
don't do that. So and you know what's so funny because Masika was so long back in the day, but I really was caping for her even back then. I really was.
And still are.
Anyway,
And ain't nothing
but
changed.
you know what's so much, but I have so much smoke for Alexis Scott. I have so
And
much
ain't
smoke.
nothing changed with either one of you. You still caping for the side chick, and she's still a side chick.
Don't do that. So anyway, y'all, I just again, everybody makes mistakes. I believe the good in people, and I believe in blaming the man and not the woman because you know things happen. You know what I'm
Until
saying?
you bring her around your man.
Oh, we don't play those games because I cut.
We don't play those games.
No, because you didn't hear what I said. I don't fight. I cut. Okay, I cut hoes. So try it if you want to. So yeah, y'all. So Shemar Moore came out, one of my favorite people in the world, came out and let us know that he has broken up with his long time. Well, I don't even say long time because it's only like 5 years, but I guess that's a long time for Shemar because we ain't never really seen him in no relationship for real. But this is the longest one that we seen him in. He had a baby with this young lady. Her name was Reese, I believe. It sounded a little bit, or maybe I'm saying it like that because it rhymes with
Sound
Latrice.
like Reese.
Sorry for inserting myself. But yeah,
No, no, she ain't.
but Jeree said, her and Shamar are always gonna be good. Obviously, they co-parents, they connected for life. So yeah, they still gonna be good friends and they going, but just I guess it didn't work out or I mean, and see, I hate to say this because I like Shamar so much, but I don't ever think he really liked her in the first place. And I was actually surprised because they mentioned 2 more kids and they said that they were co-parenting their child together. And then they said Shamar had 2 more children. And I was like, I thought that was his first child. That's why we were so damn excited for him. Because he's 50 something.
Trace,
What?
he's one of your faves, which means he's probably an F boy.
Oh yeah.
So he's probably
But
they
the fact that
probably
he
were
wasn't
kind
out
of
here being publicly like he hides his F boy
oh
activities
yeah,
a
that's
little bit.
yeah. The good ones do.
Yeah, so I can appreciate that.
He's just a smart one. He's just a smart one. But he probably was out here making
Oh,
babies.
Jezree. I'm sorry. Her name was not her name was not what I said. It's
What did,
Jezree.
what did you say it was again?
Jerice.
Okay.
But yeah, they split after 5 years. They still gonna be good. She still got a bag. And I just, I was hoping that this was gonna be the person that he was gonna settle down with, but I feel like it's like Jamie Foxx, who just broke up with his girl that stayed with him through his rehabilitation. You see how they do, you get back on your feet, give you a whole child, just make you youthful again, suck everything out of me, and then you run on and I want to be by myself. These ninjas, I swear to God.
These ninjas.
But yeah, so that was the Shemar Moore story. And then other than that, y'all, that was pretty much it that I had on my lineup for the most part. Shout out to Angel Reese for being able to buy her mom or pay off her mom's mortgage so she no longer has to work unless she absolutely wants to. Um yeah, doing big things. So shout out to Angel. And then I did want to circle back, um, the gentleman that we reported on with the whole Bikini Bean situation, he did apparently leave a final note. Um, and basically, he did reveal. I'll just read it. So basically, neighborhood talk. Nautica Malone, an Arizona man who obviously we know tragically unalived himself, left behind a heartfelt note expressing love and remorse. According to the police, the note found in his phone by his wife, Victoria Ellison, revealed deep anguish. In it, he apologized to his family, calling his wife his queen and expressing love for her and their children. He wrote, I made a mistake and I don't think I'll be able to face you and the babies. My mental has been effed up. I'm not a monster. Please forgive me. Malone's note also included instructions to pull the plug should he be in critical condition, and a message for his family and friends asking them for forgiveness and emphasizing his love for them. So, I think we touched on it a little bit and when we actually first covered it. And I just want to say that clearly this man knew what he was doing because he obviously felt shame. And it's obviously tragic and it's sad. Um, but it goes back to the point that clearly even he knew it was wrong. So it's very unfortunate. And I wish he would have been able to find somebody to talk to prior to, all these events or just all these things transpiring. So but yeah, y'all. And then last but not least, I'm gonna jump into it. I did watch the Diddy documentary on ID because I just live on that channel anyway, and so it just happened to come on, and I will say it was like a mixture of the Peacock one that I watched and a couple others. It's just regurgitating the same terrible, horrible information that we've heard before. But the one new piece that we got was from D Woods. And we know that Dawn has come out and spoken and filed her own lawsuit. We know that Aubrey has come out and said little smart things, but she's never really, but D Woods has been kind of silent. So she finally came out and said that, she feels like she was verbally abused and says that his behavior was predatory and basically was treating them like pieces of meat and only valuing you for your sexual appeal. Now, she doesn't go into anything as far as any type of essay. However, she said just the way he spoke to her, and they played clips that reminded us of like scenes where they would be getting dressed, and he's like, "You're one cheeseburger away from being overweight," and stuff like that, which is absolutely disgusting. And in a regular workplace, that is wrong, right? Um, so yeah, so I'm happy that she got to come out and share her story. I know she's doing Broadway shows now. She started off in theater. That's what she loves. And I'm just happy she's able to be at peace. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm waiting for the real firecracker. I don't know if she holding it for a book or what she's doing, but we know who got the real tea and is sitting on it. And for whatever reason, she won't tell it all. And she gives us enough to let us know that she's sitting on a lot of it. Aubrey,
Hmm.
Aubrey, come to the front. Okay. I'm ready for you to come to the front, Aubrey. But I absolutely understand if you say pay me for my pain. So, if you got to do an audio book that's going to be on Amazon, if you want your own documentary, if you do what you got to do, girl, I get it. But I know she got a story, and damn it, I want to hear it. But anyway, y'all,
And I heard she got receipts.
Oh, I believe it. I believe every part of it. I believe every part of it. Anytime, I mean, don't get me wrong, there were several people that rejected that deal that he gave them, that, oh, I'll give you your publishing if you sign an NDA, basically saying you'll never speak about me, never speak on me. And a lot of people didn't accept that. Like, I think the members of 112 didn't agree to it. It was a couple, but I know Aubrey was one of those that didn't agree to it.
Mm.
And I can only feel like it's because she's sitting on the fact that she knows she'll make more money just based off of what she has in her vault.
No, everybody want to hear it.
And not to mention, she was traveling with him. Like, she was in a different capacity than all the other ladies. She absolutely was. He definitely favored her. Like, they talked about that in the documentary. So I know she got something. But anyway, y'all, we appreciate you being here with us for another Sip and Shade. If you haven't already, please make sure that you hit that like button for us.
Make sure you comment.
Make sure that you guys are subscribed.
And you hit the notification bell.
And make sure that you're following us on all the platforms, the TikTok, the IG, the Facebook, and the BlueSky. Y'all, I'm getting real good. I ain't had a slip up in a while. Okay. Yeah. And yeah, we'll catch you tomorrow for Love During Lockup. Y'all have a good one. And don't forget about Love and Marriage Huntsville on Sunday, the live, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Have a great weekend and be safe. Bye-bye.